Sally Babbitt with Sally Babbitt Law is joining us this morning. Good morning.
Morning.
It's the new year, which celebrating, but we have some business to do, right? So if people have been postponing things, what are some things they should be thinking about to take care of right now?
Well, we always tout the tax things, gotta get this done for your taxes. Well, we're in January. There are very few things that we can do at this point to affect our 2022 taxes. But one thing that I'm seeing is we really need to get people to plan for their incapacity. Ideally, yes, do your whole estate plan, get a will, a trust, whatever you need. But at a minimum, get something in case you become incapacitated. And I'm not talking about, coming down with dementia and things like this, but even something as mundane as, you're in a car accident and you're laid up in the hospital for a few days. Somebody needs to continue doing business for you. That kind of planning.
Well, talk a little more about wwhy that's so important to have someone take care of that while you're incapacitated.
It's really important because your bills have to be paid.
Yeah.
If you happen to be at the tax deadline and somebody needs to authorize your tax filing.
Right.
But also, I was on a conference meeting with one of the local probate judges yesterday, and what she said is, we're just seeing a huge increase in volume of people having to petition for a guardian or conservator because they don't have a medical or a financial power of attorney. And that's not a good option.
I think there's a lot of people out there, though, that are young, have young children, and don't have a lot of money or assets. Still important for them, though, to do that.
Exactly, because they think, well, we don't have much. Well, you have everything. You have your children.
Yeah.
And you have to think about what's going to happen either temporarily, again, the incapacity, or, I always use the car accident scenario because that's something everybody relates to. What's going to happen if something happens to you and the dad or the mom? And that's a critical decision.
Yeah. Well, if you can't afford to have that full estate plan done right now, and it's important, or you don't want to deal with thinking about your death, what are some of is it worth just sitting down to talk about just that one part of it? Can you do just that one part of it?
You can. And the perfect scenario is we do it all at the same time. But at a minimum, if you can get those two documents, the power of attorney for medical, power of attorney for finances, if you can get those locked in and nothing else, then, please do that.
Good information, Sally. We're going to put your information on the screen. Babbitt Legal Group, and you can go to SallyBabbittLaw.com for more information.